looking on anxiously as well, hands behind his back, still looking for that first victory as Rotherham boss. Defeat to Brentford and a draw with Reading so far. But will it be third time lucky as Westwood takes his time with this free kick, hits it long up towards Lucas Joao. He will be beaten in the air, headed clear by Rotherham. Johnson Clark-Harris brings it down, goes back into the defence, and Rotherham will clear up towards midfield. Brought down by Tom Lees. Lees needs an option, finds it down the right-hand side. Now here's Jack Hunt. Hunt inside, has given it away. Rotherham can break. Andreu breaking forward, he's got Derbyshire through. Real chance for Matt Derbyshire, goes down in the box. Referee says no, Mike Jones will not give a penalty. Didn't look like a penalty to me though, Ronnie.
No, there's no way that was a penalty. I'm disappointed he never took the shot really. He just had that half a yard and it was a great opportunity for him, but there's no way it was a pen.
Bannon up towards Joao. Electric start here as it goes to the edge of the box, and Forestieri in towards Kieran Lee. Cleared his way as far as Forestieri again, and then Green will nick that one back, and Rotherham can clear with the on-loan defender to follow. And now a flag has gone up. It'll be a free kick. Looking to press him perhaps as Camp Will hit it up towards Clark-Harris. This one bounces down. Padil allows it to bounce and therefore has to clear under pressure from Matt Derbyshire. It's a throw-in on this near side to Rotherham United, and the former Wednesday defender Lewis Buxton will take the throw-in. Very dependable player, Lewis Buxton, and had a really good Wednesday career. Was a few opportunities where he had injury issues and missed time, but was always a very solid 7 out of 10, Brian Laws, for Wednesday.
Yeah, he is. I remember bringing him in from Stoke City, and he's been a tremendous servant.
His cross here, and there's a chance, flick towards the far post. Westwood gets a hand to it. It was Derbyshire's header.
The team is going to come from. Clark-Harris is always coming out here onto this left-hand side. You know, Andrea, he's got to start getting in alongside Derbyshire to help them out in them areas.
Well, here's Grant Ward, who was against Burnley on another Friday night game, was pretty quiet, then moved inside and immediately scored an absolute thunderbolt of a goal. Here's Clark-Harris, who's going to smack one from distance. It's bounced and it's spilled there by Kieran Westwood. There was nobody following it up. That could have gone anywhere, Ronnie.
Yeah, I mean, tremendous really, to be fair. It shows you how confident he is. What is he, 30 yards out there?
Hunt will control. Down the line now for Kieran Lee. Wallace down the line for Forestieri. Wednesday attacking the right here. No one in the box other than Kieran Lee, but it's going to find him. It's Kieran Lee. Goes down after controlling it. No appeals for the penalty. Almost found a route through there, Brian Laws, and there was only Lee in the box, and it almost worked for Wednesday.
It was a lovely ball there down the line by Wallace, and then a great run from Lee there into the box, and he was found. He tried to just bring it down out of the sky with his first touch to try and get it round the Rotherham centre half. What he has to do is use trickery. He always wants to check back on his left foot and knock balls in. Bannon is not a winger, he's more of a midfield player, so they're very narrow.
Here's Ward in a good position just to break off a second here with Ward coming forward. Padil watching him. Ward's got his cross in, and it's going to fall to the far post, and Green. Great tackle from Kieran Lee again, Brian Laws.
Wow. For me, Kieran Lee's been outstanding in this first stop. He's been everywhere. He's mopping up the danger and he's getting up front. He's been the attacker. I'll tell you what, he's going to burn out if he keeps going like this.
Rotherham look the more threatening side at the moment, though, as it'll be moved to the edge of the penalty area. Little turn here from Andreu, gets his cross in, headed away. And now a chance for Wednesday to break, and it has opened up with Forestieri racing forward. Bannon's done ever so well to get forward as well. It's Barry Bannon, edge of the box, tries to tee it away from his man. The goalkeeper hasn't come, and Bannon has headed it onto the roof of the goal. Real chance of Bannon. The keeper was in no man's land there, didn't come, but was off his line. It just set up nicely for Barry Bannon, and he just heads it onto the roof of the goal, Brian.
Well, I thought that you start where Bannon started was on the edge of his 18-yard box.
Millers will lift it into the box. Can they get another chance here as Louvens heads it clear? Green back in there. Joao and Bannon up towards halfway. Rotherham get it in the centre circle. Tackled by Forestieri. And now here's Wallace. Will play it in towards Lucas Joao. He's forced wide. But it's a chance for the Portuguese striker. Tries to get it back on his left. Now tees up Lee, who hits it over the bar. Another chance for Wednesday, Brian Laws. And again, they don't hit the target.
No, and I tell you what, it's fallen to Lees again. You know, he's the one he's the threat more than anybody. I mean, fantastic ball there from Wallace. A through ball, absolutely precise onto Joao's foot. He's gone out wide, he's checked back, and look who's racing into the 18-yard box for a pullback. It's Lee, but unfortunately he's just leaning back, just stretching a little bit.
Commentary, don't forget, we'll stick with it. as long as we have to get reaction from both Neil Redfern and Carlos Carvalhal after the game. As it is hit long down the left-hand side for Wednesday. Here's Kieran Lee. Lee with a bit of trickery moves it inside now towards Forestieri. Green's there with a tackle. Headed inside now by Hutchinson. And here's Wallace over the top. And nodded down by Bannon to Forestieri. Forestieri will move it into the box towards Kieran Lee. Lee will find Forestieri. Real chance for Wednesday here as Forestieri shoots and Joao will score. Lucas Joao scores for Wednesday seconds into the second half. And Wednesday have the lead at the New York Stadium. Rotherham 0, Wednesday 1. Lucas Joao right from the kick-off with a tap-in. And he was not going to miss from there. Forestieri's shot denied. And Joao with a simple task to tap home for 1-0, Brian Laws.
Fantastic start to the second half, isn't it? You know, I know Wednesday would have been happy with a 0-0 at half-time, but coming out in the second half against their own supporters, is to be a bit more patient, be with a bit more quality, and you'll get an opening. But I don't think they were expecting it to happen so quickly.
Popular member of the staff is their head coach. As the ball is chipped over the top towards Lucas Joao. Now here's Wallace. Wallace down the line towards Hunt. Hunt will drive towards the box, take on his man. Hunt's ball in. Here's Forestieri, tries to turn. It's Forestieri, shot blocked by Collins. It's a corner, Brian Laws.
Well, Rotherham, it has knocked the confidence out of Rotherham for sure, because now Wednesday can feel and taste a bit more joy whenever they get on the ball. Rotherham, instead of really getting in the faces as they did in the first half, they're dropping off and they're allowing Wednesday to get into that last third and cause problems.
Here comes the corner from Wallace. It is deep, it is headed towards goal, it bounces down and it's 2. It is Fernando Forestieri. What a start to the second half from Wednesday, and it has completely taken this South Yorkshire derby away from Rotherham. First Joao, then Forestieri. It is Rotherham 0, Wednesday 2.
That is awful defending there, absolutely. How can he be on his own on the back post? I mean, the marking and even the header when it's come in, the keeper's got to do better than that. He's got to keep hold of that ball. It's come off him again, and the lads had an easy tap in. Oh, that's 2 goals that both of you two would have scored. They're too deep. They're sitting too deep at the moment. They're encouraging now. You can't keep defending the edge of your box there, because sooner or later any flick on, then they're going to be in. Hunt's
challenge will break kindly for Wednesdays. Bannon gets it. Bannon's crossing towards Joao. Should have scored, should have been 3-0. Bannon's cross. Joao's appealing for a corner. He won't get it. It's a goal kick, but a good chance, Brian Laws.
Oh, that was an absolutely gifted chance again. What a lovely ball. Great. Again, talking about the Wednesday, they're on the front foot and they are chasing everything. And there you're seeing Hunt there nick the ball there off Green.
Give the free kick as Lubens will go back to the goalkeeper for Westwood. Lifts it over the top. There's Buxton's header. Now flicked forward by Hutchinson. And then Forestieri in there. New now as Collins just hacks that one up into the air. Great ball by Bannon to release Forestieri on the edge of the box. It's Fernando Forestieri. Wants to get it into a better shooting angle, perhaps instead towards Barry Bannon over the bar. With a good chance for Wednesday. They've had 1 or 2 to extend their lead. Brian Laws, there was another one for Bannon.
Brilliant play by Bannon there. His vision is sensational, and you can see why he's played in the Premier League. And while he's only, people see him as a diminutive little player, he's, it's not about, physical strength. It's about awareness.
The Taffalo or Tuffalo or however you want to say it, never seen him in the game really. The game's bypassed him really. Never joined in.
He's nearly given it away to Ross Wallace. In fact, he has given it away to Ross Wallace. A chance for Wednesday to wrap it up and score 3 at the New York again, as Bannon will side foot this wide. And Wednesday could have had a hatful in this second half, Brian Laws.
Well, on the chances missed so far, that's a good. I mean, they've missed some really good ones in the second half. It could have been absolutely all over.
Slips it into midfield. Now here's Tofolo on the left-hand side. Will cut in. Challenge from Semedo is strong, and it's a foul.
Out the second half, panned out.
Cross comes in from Maguire. Not a bad delivery, and it is touched into the goal. You never know, there may just be life in this game yet. Touched in at the far post. Rotherham United have pulled a goal back in stoppage time, and it is Thorpe who has tapped It's home at the far post. Is it game on? Westwood takes the free kick. Referee doesn't look at his watch. He hasn't got his whistle to his lips. He may allow Rotherham to try and muster one last attack. He won't. Yeah. Wednesday, hang on. Thorpe's goal, merely a consolation as Sheffield Wednesday win for the second time at the New York Stadium, the second consecutive time in this calendar year. It has finished Rotherham 1, Sheffield Wednesday 2.